Hi there, I'm Junaid Ahmed Fazli. I'm recording this video for demonstration of third exercise in my C# programming lab. The experiment is to demonstrate delegates and events in C#, and the question that I'm about to demonstrate here is about a complex number. So what I'm supposed to do is create a class complex number with two integer data members and add the required constructors. That means I have added one default and one parameterized constructor. Then I have to add and subtract complex numbers, so accordingly I have to create functions for that, and I have to override toString function to print complex number in the proper format of real plus I imaginary. Then I have to create a class test with the main method, and there I'm supposed to perform the functions of adding and subtracting the complex numbers. I have to create array of delegates, multicast delegates. Then I have to use anonymous method to add 10 to a complex number object and subtract 5 from a complex number object. I'll show you the codes now. So here are the codes. This is the complex number class that I have created. Then in the complex number class, as I said, I have two constructors, default and parameterized. Then I have a display method to display the complex number. Here I have overloaded the operators for addition, that is the plus operator. So now if I'm using plus for two complex numbers, it is going to add two complex numbers and give the proper output in complex number format. Then there is another operator if I'm adding an integer to a complex number. Similarly, minus operator for subtracting two complex numbers. Equal operator, now here if I am overriding equal operator, then I am supposed to override like equation and negation, both needs to be overridden, otherwise C# is going to throw an error. And once I'm done with that, I am overriding the toString method to return the value passed to it in the proper format as a complex number is printed. Then I have created few extra methods that I'll be using in array of delegates and multicast delegates, that is swap. So suppose I have a number 6 plus 5i, with swap it will be printed 5 plus 6i. Then value is real square plus imaginary square. Then I have my sole purpose multicast, just some random text, and then another method with some random text. And before this class I have created a delegate event handler, and inside my main class, which is program, where I have my main method, I have created an event which is named if0, and it is related to delegate event handler, delegate that I have created above. Then I have created another delegate test, an array of delegates and a multicast delegate. Now using that I'm creating few integer variables and complex number class objects, and the class an object for the current class, because I am supposed to use the delegates created inside the class. So first of all I have to get both the complex numbers, and I'm getting the first complex number here. Right after that I am using the delegate event handler to check if that number is 0 or not. Similarly for the I'm getting the second delegate, then using the delegate event handler I'm checking if that number is 0 or not. And then I have created the array of delegates for swapping and printing the value for both the complex numbers that I have created, and a multicast delegate which will print the value, and it will call another method with some text inside it to make sure that it's working fine. Then for addition, subtraction, printing of array of delegates, multicast delegates, and the other things that I'm supposed to do, I have created a menu, and based on the option that I'm getting, you have used a switch case to call the required function with array of delegates and delegates using the param. Here I'm using lambda expression. I'm subtracting 5 from a complex number, and using an anonymous method. In case 5 I'm adding 10 to another complex number. So we'll go with the output. here I'm supposed to enter the first complex number. Say I'll suppose 5 4 and 6 4. Now next thing that I'm supposed to do is add the two complex numbers. So the answer should be 6 plus 5 11 and 4 plus 4 8. Yes, I do wish to continue. Then I'll print the array of delegates. So 4 plus 5i and 4 plus 6i, the numbers are actually swapped. I've entered 5 plus 4i and 6 plus 4i, and the value is getting printed based on the calculation that I have provided inside that method. Then from one of the delegates, that means using lambda expression, I'm subtracting 5 from the first complex number that I have created, 5 plus 4i, so that becomes 0 minus 1i, 0 plus minus 1i. So this is how the program is working. All the conditions that are given to me are satisfied, and the output is achieved as it is required. Thank you.